Welcome to Sleepy Fox Sleep Stories, your sanctuary for restful nights and peaceful slumbers. I'm Jake, your guide on this journey to relaxation, where we'll explore a collection of gentle, meandering tales designed to help you unwind and drift off to sleep. Each episode features stories that are intentionally boring and somewhat hard to follow, perfect for quieting the mind and easing you into a deep, restful sleep. Whether you're struggling with insomnia, looking to relax after a long day, or simply enjoy falling asleep to a soothing voice, you're in the right place. So get comfortable, close your eyes, and let your mind wander as we embark on this calming adventure together. Sweet dreams, and welcome to Sleepy Fox Sleep Stories. Before we get started, I just want to say one more thing. These sleep stories take a lot of work to make, and sometimes I don't know if people are really enjoying them. People fall asleep before they have the chance to comment or subscribe, and by the time you wake up in the morning, you may have already forgotten what video you were watching. To help me out, could you please leave a comment and subscribe to this video? Tell me what you like and don't like. I read everyone. Welcome to this guided meditation, a peaceful journey to help you unwind and prepare for a tranquil experience in the Botanical Garden. Find a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down, and gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath in, filling your lungs with air, and slowly exhale, letting go of any tension or stress. Allow yourself to relax and become present in this moment. Imagine yourself standing at the entrance of a beautiful botanical garden. The air is fresh and filled with the subtle fragrance of flowers and plants. The gentle sounds of nature surround you, creating a serene and peaceful atmosphere. As you take your first step into the garden, feel the ground beneath your feet, solid and reassuring. Notice the soft crunch of gravel underfoot, the coolness of the earth, and the warmth of the sun on your skin. With each step, you feel more relaxed, more connected to the natural world around you. As you walk along the winding paths, take in the vibrant colors of the flowers in bloom. Reds, yellows, blues, and purples, each petal a testament to the beauty of nature. The leaves of the trees rustle gently in the breeze, creating a soothing, whispering sound that calms your mind. Breathe in deeply, drawing in the fresh, fragrant air. Feel it fill your lungs, bringing with it a sense of peace and calm. Exhale slowly, releasing any remaining tension and stress. Allow your breath to become a steady, gentle rhythm, in sync with the natural flow of the garden around you. Imagine the warmth of the sun filtering through the canopy of leaves above, casting dappled patterns of light and shadow on the ground. Each step you take brings you deeper into the heart of the garden, where the sounds, scents, and sights of nature envelop you in a cocoon of tranquility. As you continue to walk, you come across a peaceful pond. The surface of the water is calm and clear, reflecting the sky and the surrounding greenery. You find a comfortable spot to sit by the pond, feeling the coolness of the ground beneath you and the gentle warmth of the sun on your skin. Take a moment to fully immerse yourself in this serene environment. Listen to the gentle lapping of the water against the shore, the distant chirping of birds, and the rustling of leaves in the breeze. Feel the peace and calm of the garden infuse your entire being, bringing a deep sense of relaxation and well-being. As you sit by the pond, take a few more deep breaths. With each inhale, draw in the peace and beauty of the garden. With each exhale, release any lingering stress or tension. Allow yourself to be fully present in this moment, connected to the natural world around you. When you are ready, gently bring your awareness back to your surroundings. Wiggle your fingers and toes, stretch your arms and legs, and take one final deep breath in and out. When you feel ready, slowly open your eyes, bringing with you the sense of peace and tranquility from the garden. Thank you for joining me on this guided meditation. May the calm and serenity of the garden stay with you throughout your day. Now, let's begin our journey through the botanical garden. A walk through the botanical garden. The botanical garden is a sanctuary of peace and beauty, a place where time seems to slow down. As the first light of dawn begins to break over the horizon, the world seems to hold its breath in anticipation. The sky is painted with a palette of soft pastels, blending from the deepest indigo of the night to the pale pinks and oranges of the coming day. The air is cool and crisp, carrying with it the faint, sweet scent of blooming flowers and the earthy aroma of damp soil. As the sun rises, its golden rays filter through the canopy of leaves overhead, casting a gentle glow on the dew-kissed plants below. Each drop of dew sparkles like a tiny gemstone, catching the light and reflecting it in 1,000 different directions. The leaves themselves seem to come alive in the early morning light, their vibrant greens and rich browns more vivid than ever. The trees, some towering majestically, others small and delicate, stretch their branches towards the sky, their leaves rustling softly in the gentle breeze. Birds begin to stir in their nests, their soft chirping gradually building into a melodious chorus that fills the air. Each bird sings its own unique song, creating a harmonious symphony that is both soothing and invigorating. The garden is waking up, and with it, a sense of tranquility and renewal spreads through the air. At the garden's entrance, a grand archway stands tall, adorned with climbing plants and vibrant flowers that cascade down like a natural curtain. The archway is a promise of the beauty and serenity that lies within. As you step through, the cobblestone path beneath your feet feels solid and reassuring, each stone placed with care and precision. The path winds gracefully through the garden, inviting you to explore at your own pace. The entrance area itself is a marvel of design, with lush greenery and colorful blooms arranged in harmonious patterns. Tall, elegant trees provide a natural canopy, their branches intertwining to create a dappled play of light and shadow on the ground below. Flower beds, meticulously tended, burst with color and life, each plant thriving in its carefully chosen spot. The variety of flowers is astounding, from the delicate petals of daisies and tulips to the bold, bright hues of marigolds and zinnias. Each flower seems to have its own personality, contributing to the overall tapestry of the garden. A large, detailed map of the garden is displayed at the entrance, its surface glossy and new. The map is a work of art in itself, with hand-drawn illustrations of the various sections and points of interest. It offers a tantalizing glimpse of the wonders that await, from the rose garden and tropical greenhouse to the herb garden and Japanese garden. Each section is marked with a small icon, hinting at the unique experiences to be found there. The map invites you to wander, to lose yourself in the beauty of the garden, and to discover something new around every corner. The gentle morning light continues to bathe the garden in its warm embrace, casting long, soft shadows that dance on the ground. The interplay of light and shadow creates a sense of depth and dimension, making the garden feel even more alive. As you take your first steps down the path, the sounds of the outside world fade away, replaced by the peaceful symphony of nature. The rustling of leaves, the chirping of birds, and the distant trickle of water blend together to create a soundscape that is both calming and invigorating. Everywhere you look, there are signs of life and growth. Tiny insects flit from flower to flower, their wings a blur of motion. A rabbit darts across the path, its white tail a flash of movement against the green backdrop. Squirrels scamper up trees, their bushy tails flicking with excitement. The garden is a haven for wildlife, each creature adding to the rich tapestry of life. As you continue your leisurely stroll, you can't help but notice the attention to detail in every aspect of the garden. The pathways are lined with carefully chosen plants, each one placed to enhance the natural beauty of the surroundings. Benches are strategically positioned to offer the best views, inviting you to sit and take in the scenery. Even the signage is thoughtfully designed, with elegant fonts and informative descriptions that blend seamlessly into the landscape. The garden is a testament to the power of nature and the skill of those who tend it. Every plant, every flower, and every tree is a labor of love, nurtured by the hands of dedicated gardeners. Their hard work and passion are evident in the vibrant colors, the healthy growth, and the overall harmony of the garden. It's a place where the natural world and human creativity come together to create something truly magical. As you walk deeper into the garden, the outside world feels like a distant memory. The stresses and worries of daily life seem to melt away, replaced by a sense of peace and contentment. The garden is a sanctuary, a place where you can connect with nature and find solace in its beauty. The longer you walk, the more you feel a sense of renewal and rejuvenation. The air is filled with the promise of a new day, and with each step, you feel more at peace. The garden stretches out before you, a seemingly endless expanse of green and color. Each turn of the path reveals a new vista, a new corner of the garden to explore. The possibilities are endless, and the journey is yours to savor. With each step, you are drawn deeper into the heart of the garden, where the magic of nature awaits. And so, with a sense of anticipation and wonder, you continue your walk, ready to discover all the beauty and serenity that the Botanical Garden has to offer. The entrance. The entrance to the Botanical Garden is a gateway to another world, a threshold that marks the transition from the mundane to the extraordinary. As you approach, the first thing you notice is the grand archway, standing tall and proud, like a sentinel guarding the secrets within. This archway is not just a simple structure. It is a work of art, a testament to human craftsmanship and the beauty of nature intertwined. The archway is adorned with an array of climbing plants that seem to have a life of their own. Ivy winds its way up the stone pillars. Its leaves are rich, deep green that contrasts beautifully with the weathered stone. Tendrils of jasmine weave through the ivy, their delicate white flowers adding a touch of elegance and a sweet fragrance that lingers in the air. Morning glories, with their trumpet-shaped blooms in shades of blue, pink, and purple, cascade down like a waterfall, their colors vibrant and inviting. The combination of these plants creates a living tapestry, a dynamic piece of art that changes with the seasons. Beneath the archway, the path is paved with cobblestones, each one carefully selected and placed. The stones are smooth and cool underfoot, worn by the passage of countless visitors. The path winds gently, guiding you into the heart of the garden. Along the edges of the path, low stone walls are covered in moss, their surfaces soft and velvety to the touch. Small ferns and wildflowers grow in the crevices, adding a touch of wild beauty to the carefully curated landscape. As you step through the archway, you are greeted by the sight of a large, detailed map of the garden. This map is more than just a guide. It is an invitation to explore, to discover, and to lose yourself in the beauty of nature. The map is mounted on a wooden stand, its surface glossy and new, with vibrant colors and intricate illustrations. Hand-drawn icons mark the various sections of the garden, each one promising a unique and enchanting experience. There is the rose garden, with its myriad of colors and fragrances. The tropical greenhouse, a lush, exotic paradise. The herb garden, a sanctuary of aromatic plants, and many more wonders to be found. Next to the map, a small wooden kiosk stands, offering brochures and information about the garden. The brochures are beautifully designed, with elegant fonts and stunning photographs that capture the essence of the garden. They provide detailed descriptions of each section, along with interesting facts and historical anecdotes. The kiosk also offers maps in different languages, ensuring that visitors from around the world can fully appreciate the garden's beauty. The entrance area itself is a marvel of design, a harmonious blend of natural and man-made elements. Tall, elegant trees provide a natural canopy, their branches intertwining to create a dappled play of light and shadow on the ground below. The trees are a mix of species, each one chosen for its unique characteristics. Some are towering giants, their trunks thick and sturdy, their leaves a deep, glossy green. Others are more delicate, with slender trunks and feathery leaves that rustle softly in the breeze. Together, they create a sense of depth and texture, a living tapestry that changes with the light. Flower beds, meticulously tended, burst with color and life. The variety of flowers is astounding, from the delicate petals of daisies and tulips to the bold, bright hues of marigolds and zinnias. Each flower seems to have its own personality, contributing to the overall tapestry of the garden. The beds are arranged in harmonious patterns, with colors and textures carefully balanced to create a sense of flow and movement. Some beds are filled with a riot of colors, a joyous celebration of nature's diversity. Others are more subdued, with a palette of soft pastels that soothe and calm the senses. Interspersed among the flowers are small sculptures and decorative elements, each one adding a touch of whimsy and charm. There are stone benches, their surfaces cool and smooth, inviting you to sit and take in the beauty around you. Bird baths and feeders attract a variety of birds, their cheerful songs adding to the peaceful ambience. Small fountains trickle gently, the sound of water creating a soothing backdrop to the vibrant colors and fragrances of the garden. The attention to detail in the entrance area is evident in every aspect, from the carefully chosen plants to the thoughtful placement of benches and signs. Even the signage is designed to enhance the natural beauty of the surroundings, with elegant fonts and informative descriptions that blend seamlessly into the landscape. The signs provide information about the different sections of the garden, along with interesting facts and historical details. They are a reminder of the rich history and the dedication of those who have tended the garden over the years. As you take your first steps down the cobblestone path, the sounds of the outside world begin to fade away, replaced by the peaceful symphony of nature. The rustling of leaves, the chirping of birds, and the distant trickle of water blend together to create a soundscape that is both calming and invigorating. The air is filled with the promise of a new day, and with each step, you feel more at peace, more connected to the natural world around you. Everywhere you look, there are signs of life and growth. Tiny insects flit from flower to flower, their wings a blur of motion. A rabbit darts across the path, its white tail a flash of movement against the green backdrop. Squirrels scamper up trees, their bushy tails flicking with excitement. The garden is a haven for wildlife, each creature adding to the rich tapestry of life. The longer you walk, the more you feel a sense of renewal and rejuvenation. The air is filled with the promise of a new day, and with each step, you feel more at peace. As you continue your leisurely stroll, you can't help but notice the attention to detail in every aspect of the garden. The pathways are lined with carefully chosen plants, each one placed to enhance the natural beauty of the surroundings. Benches are strategically positioned to offer the best views, inviting you to sit and take in the scenery. Even the signage is thoughtfully designed, with elegant fonts and informative descriptions that blend seamlessly into the landscape. The garden is a testament to the power of nature and the skill of those who tend it. Every plant, every flower, and every tree is a labor of love, nurtured by the hands of dedicated gardeners. Their hard work and passion are evident in the vibrant colors, the healthy growth, and the overall harmony of the garden. It's a place where the natural world and human creativity come together to create something truly magical. The garden stretches out before you, a seemingly endless expanse of green and color. Each turn of the path reveals a new vista, a new corner of the garden to explore. The possibilities are endless, and the journey is yours to savor. With each step, you are drawn deeper into the heart of the garden, where the magic of nature awaits. And so, with a sense of anticipation and wonder, You continue your walk, ready to discover all the beauty and serenity that the botanical garden has to offer. The Rose Garden. As you continue along the cobblestone path, you soon find yourself approaching the Rose Garden, a veritable paradise of color and fragrance. The entrance to this section of the garden is marked by a wrought iron gate, intricately designed with motifs of roses and vines. The gate swings open with a soft creak, inviting you into a world of unparalleled beauty and tranquility. The first thing that strikes you as you step into the Rose Garden is the sheer abundance of roses in every conceivable color and variety. The garden is laid out in a series of winding paths, each one bordered by meticulously arranged rose beds. These paths meander through the garden, offering a different perspective with every step. The roses themselves are a feast for the senses, their petals ranging from the deepest, most velvety reds to soft, delicate pinks, vibrant oranges, sunny yellows, and pure, pristine whites. Each rose bush is a marvel of nature, its blooms bursting forth in a riot of color. The petals are soft and silky to the touch, their edges often curling in delicate, intricate patterns. Some roses are small and dainty, their blooms no larger than a coin, while others are large and lush, with petals that seem almost too perfect to be real. The variety is astounding, with each bush offering something unique and beautiful. As you wander deeper into the garden, the air is filled with the intoxicating scent of roses. Each variety has its own distinct fragrance, some sweet and subtle, others rich and heady. The scents blend together, creating a symphony of aromas that is both calming and invigorating. The fragrance is strongest in the early morning and late evening when the air is cool and the blooms are at their freshest. It's a scent that lingers in the air, clinging to your clothes and skin, a reminder of the garden's beauty long after you've left. The garden is carefully designed to showcase the roses to their best advantage. Beds are arranged in harmonious patterns, with colors and varieties chosen to complement each other. Some beds feature a single type of rose, their uniformity creating a stunning visual impact. Others are a mix of colors and varieties, a delightful jumble of blooms that invite closer inspection. Climbing roses wind their way up trellises and arbors, their long, slender stems covered in blooms that cascade down like a waterfall. Standard roses, with their tall, straight stems and single, large blooms, stand like sentinels among the lower-growing varieties, their elegance and beauty drawing the eye. Interspersed among the rose beds are small benches and seating areas, each one offering a perfect spot to sit and take in the beauty of the garden. The benches are crafted from wood and wrought iron, their designs echoing the natural motifs of the garden. Some are placed in secluded corners, offering a quiet retreat where you can lose yourself in thought. Others are positioned to provide panoramic views of the garden, allowing you to take in the full sweep of color and fragrance. Each bench is an invitation to pause, to sit, and to immerse yourself in the beauty around you. The Rose Garden is also home to a variety of other plants and flowers, chosen to complement the roses and enhance their beauty. Lavender, with its soft purple blooms and soothing fragrance, is a common companion, its delicate spikes creating a lovely contrast with the rose's rounded blooms. Clematis vine, with their star-shaped flowers in shades of purple, pink, and white, twine through the rose bushes, their blooms adding an extra layer of beauty. Small flowering shrubs and perennials fill in the gaps between the rose beds, their colors and textures adding depth and variety to the garden. As you wander through the garden, you come across several small, ornamental ponds, their surfaces covered with water lilies and other aquatic plants. The ponds are a haven for wildlife, their still waters reflecting the sky and the surrounding blooms. Dragonflies flit over the surface, their iridescent wings catching the light, while frogs and small fish move quietly among the plants. The sound of water, whether the gentle trickle of a fountain or the soft splash of a fish, adds to the sense of peace and tranquility. The rose garden is also home to a variety of sculptures and decorative elements, each one chosen to enhance the natural beauty of the surroundings. Marble statues of classical figures stand among the blooms, their white surfaces stark against the vibrant colors of the roses. Sundials and bird baths, crafted from stone and wrought iron, add a touch of elegance and charm. Each piece is placed with care, creating focal points that draw the eye and invite closer inspection. Throughout the garden, informative signs provide details about the different varieties of roses, their history, and their care. These signs are thoughtfully designed, with elegant fonts and illustrations that blend seamlessly into the landscape. They offer a wealth of information, from the origins of each variety to tips on cultivation and care. Reading these signs adds an extra layer of appreciation, helping you understand the effort and dedication that goes into maintaining such a beautiful garden. As you continue your leisurely stroll, you notice the visitors around you, each one enjoying the garden in their own way. Some walk slowly, taking in the sights and smells, their faces relaxed and content. Others sit quietly on benches, lost in thought or conversation. Children move among the paths, their laughter and excitement adding a touch of joy and energy. The garden is a place of peace and beauty, a sanctuary where people of all ages can connect with nature and find a moment of tranquility. The longer you spend in the rose garden, the more you feel a sense of renewal and rejuvenation. The beauty of the roses, the fragrance in the air, and the peaceful ambience work together to create a sense of calm and contentment. It's a place where the stresses and worries of daily life seem to melt away, replaced by a deep sense of peace and well-being. As you reach the end of your walk through the rose garden, you find yourself at a small, charming pavilion. The pavilion is a perfect spot to sit and reflect, its wooden structure offering shade and shelter. From here, you can look out over the entire garden, taking in the full sweep of color and beauty. The pavilion is a fitting end to your journey, a place where you can pause, take a deep breath, and carry with you the sense of peace and tranquility that the rose garden has given you. And so, with a heart full of beauty and a mind at peace, you leave the rose garden, ready to explore the rest of the botanical garden and discover more of its wonders. The tropical greenhouse. Leaving the rose garden behind, you follow the winding path that leads to the tropical greenhouse. The transition from the open-air gardens to the enclosed space of the greenhouse is marked by a noticeable change in temperature and humidity. As you approach, the structure of the greenhouse comes into view, a large, elegant building with a glass and iron framework that gleams in the sunlight. The design of the greenhouse is both functional and beautiful, with large panes of glass allowing natural light to flood in, creating an ideal environment for the lush, exotic plants inside. The entrance to the tropical greenhouse is framed by lush ferns and flowering vines, their greenery creating a verdant archway. As you step inside, you are immediately enveloped in warmth and humidity, a stark contrast to the cooler air outside. The air is thick with the rich, earthy scent of damp soil and the sweet, heady fragrance of tropical blooms. The change in atmosphere is invigorating, like stepping into a different world, far removed from the temperate climate outside. The greenhouse is a paradise of greenery, with plants of every shape and size filling the space. Towering palm trees stretch their fronds towards the glass ceiling, their leaves creating a canopy that filters the sunlight into a soft, dappled glow. Beneath the palms, a dense undergrowth of ferns, bromeliads, and other tropical plants forms a lush, green carpet. The variety of plants is astounding, each one thriving in the warm, humid environment. One of the first sights that catch your eye is a large, cascading waterfall at the center of the greenhouse. The water tumbles over rocks covered in moss and lichen, creating a soothing, continuous sound that fills the space. The waterfall feeds into a series of interconnected ponds, their surfaces covered with water lilies and other aquatic plants. The ponds are home to colorful fish, their bright scales flashing as they dart through the water. The sound of the waterfall, combined with the gentle rustling of leaves, creates a symphony of natural sounds that adds to the sense of tranquility. As you wander along the winding paths, you are surrounded by a stunning array of tropical plants. Orchids, with their intricate and delicate blooms, hang from trees and grow in pots, their flowers displaying an incredible range of colors and patterns. Some orchids have petals that resemble the wings of exotic butterflies, while others have bold, vibrant colors that seem almost unreal. The air is filled with their sweet, intoxicating fragrance, a reminder of the beauty and diversity of the natural world. Large-leafed plants like elephant ears and monstera dominate the lower levels of the greenhouse, their leaves creating a dense, green canopy. The leaves are glossy and smooth, their surfaces reflecting the light in a way that makes them appear almost metallic. These plants are impressive not only for their size, but also for their unique textures and shapes. Some leaves have intricate patterns of holes and splits, giving them a delicate, lace-like appearance, while others are solid and sturdy, their surfaces crisscrossed with veins. Interspersed among the greenery are splashes of color from flowering plants like hibiscus, bougainvillea, and bird of paradise. The hibiscus flowers are particularly striking, with their large, trumpet-shaped blooms in shades of red, pink, yellow, and orange. The bougainvillea vines drape over trellises and archways, their papery bracts creating a cascade of color. The bird of paradise plants, with their bright orange and blue flowers that resemble the plumage of an exotic bird, add a touch of whimsy and tropical flair. The tropical greenhouse is also home to a variety of climbing plants and vines, their tendrils winding around trees and trellises. Passionflower vines, with their intricate, star-shaped flowers, create a stunning display of color and form. The flowers, with their unusual structures and vivid hues, are a marvel of nature, each one a tiny work of art. Other vines, like the golden pothos, have large, heart-shaped leaves that trail gracefully from hanging baskets and climb up supports, adding to the lush, verdant feel of the greenhouse. As you explore further, you come across a small, secluded seating area tucked away among the plants. This area is designed for quiet contemplation and relaxation, with comfortable benches and chairs placed strategically to offer the best views of the surrounding greenery. The seating is crafted from natural materials like wood and stone, blending seamlessly with the environment. From here, you can sit and enjoy the sounds and sights of the greenhouse, the rustling of leaves, the gentle splash of water, and the vibrant colors of the flowers. The tropical greenhouse is not just a feast for the eyes, it also engages the other senses. The air is filled with the sounds of nature, the gentle hum of insects, the distant calls of birds, and the occasional croak of a frog. The humidity and warmth envelop you, creating a sensory experience that is both soothing and invigorating. The fragrance of the flowers is ever present, a sweet, heady aroma that adds to the overall sense of immersion. Informative signs are placed throughout the greenhouse, providing details about the various plants and their natural habitats. These signs are thoughtfully designed, with elegant illustrations and concise, informative text that enhances your understanding and appreciation of the plants. They offer insights into the unique adaptations and characteristics of each species, as well as tips on their care and cultivation. As you continue your leisurely stroll, you notice the intricate details and textures of the plants. The leaves of the calathea, with their bold stripes and patterns, look like they have been painted by hand. The delicate fronds of the maidenhair fern, with their fine, lace-like structure, sway gently in the breeze. The thick, waxy leaves of the rubber plant have a deep, rich green color that seems almost otherworldly. Each plant is a testament to the incredible diversity and beauty of the tropical world. The tropical greenhouse also features a variety of unusual and rare plants that you might not encounter elsewhere. Carnivorous plants like Venus flytraps and pitcher plants are fascinating to observe. their unique adaptations and behaviors offering a glimpse into the wonders of evolution. These plants, with their striking forms and vibrant colors, add an element of intrigue and wonder to the greenhouse. As you reach the end of your journey through the tropical greenhouse, you come across a small gift shop nestled among the plants. The shop offers a selection of tropical plants, seeds, and gardening supplies, as well as books and souvenirs related to the greenhouse. The shop is a perfect place to find a memento of your visit, or to pick up a new plant for your collection. With a heart full of wonder and a mind at peace, you leave the tropical greenhouse, ready to explore the rest of the botanical garden and discover more of its wonders. The experience of the tropical greenhouse stays with you, a reminder of the incredible beauty and diversity of the natural world. The herb garden. Leaving the lush, humid environment of the tropical greenhouse, you continue your journey through the botanical garden, following the winding path that leads to the herb garden. The transition from the tropical paradise to the serene, aromatic world of the herb garden is marked by a noticeable change in both atmosphere and ambience. As you approach, the air becomes filled with the distinct, soothing scents of various herbs, each one contributing to a fragrant symphony that is both refreshing and calming. The entrance to the herb garden is marked by a charming wooden gate, its surface weathered and softened by time and the elements. The gate is flanked by tall rosemary bushes, their needle-like leaves releasing a sharp, invigorating scent as you brush past them. Above the gate, a sign crafted from reclaimed wood reads "Herb Garden," its letters carved with care and decorated with delicate images of herbs and flowers. The gate swings open easily, inviting you into a world of natural beauty and healing. As you step into the herb garden, you are greeted by a meticulously arranged landscape, where order and harmony reign supreme. The garden is laid out in a series of neat, well-defined beds, each one dedicated to a different type of herb. These beds are arranged in geometric patterns, creating a sense of structure and balance that is both pleasing to the eye and conducive to the plant's growth. The paths between the beds are covered in fine gravel, their surfaces crunching softly underfoot as you walk. One of the first beds you encounter is dedicated to culinary herbs, a delightful array of plants that are as useful in the kitchen as they are beautiful in the garden. Here, you find robust bushes of basil, their large, glossy leaves exuding a sweet, slightly spicy aroma. Next to them, clusters of chives stand tall, their slender, tubular leaves swaying gently in the breeze. The scent of garlic chives is particularly pungent, a sharp, savory smell that hints at the culinary delights these herbs can create. Moving further along, you come to a bed filled with parsley, its curly, bright green leaves adding a touch of freshness to the garden. The parsley plants are interspersed with cilantro, their delicate, feathery foliage releasing a complex, citrusy fragrance. Nearby, oregano and marjoram grow in abundance, their small, oval leaves offering a warm, slightly peppery scent. The thyme plants, with their tiny, aromatic leaves, form a dense, low-growing carpet, their scent a blend of earthy and minty notes. Next, you encounter a bed dedicated to medicinal herbs, a fascinating collection of plants that have been used for centuries to heal and soothe. Here, tall stalks of echinacea stand proudly, their daisy-like flowers in shades of pink and purple attracting bees and butterflies. The roots and leaves of echinacea are renowned for their immune-boosting properties, a testament to the healing power of nature. Nearby, you find clumps of chamomile, their small, white flowers releasing a gentle, apple-like fragrance. Chamomile is well known for its calming and soothing effects, making it a favorite for teas and herbal remedies. The medicinal bed also features valerian, its clusters of small, fragrant flowers atop tall, slender stems. Valerian is prized for its ability to promote relaxation and sleep. Its roots often used in herbal tinctures and teas. St. John's wort, with its bright yellow flowers, grows in abundance here, its leaves and flowers used to alleviate mild depression and anxiety. The bed is rounded out with feverfew. Its delicate, daisy-like flowers and fern-like leaves traditionally used to reduce fevers and headaches. Continuing your exploration, you come to a section of the garden dedicated to aromatic herbs, plants that delight the senses with their rich, complex scent. Lavender bushes dominate this area, their tall spikes of purple flowers releasing a soothing, floral fragrance that fills the air. The lavender plants are interspersed with rosemary and sage, their strong, woody scents providing a perfect counterpoint to the softness of the lavender. Mint grows in wild profusion here, its bright green leaves releasing a cool, refreshing aroma with each step you take. As you wander through the herb garden, you notice the careful attention to detail in every aspect of its design. The beds are edged with low, neatly trimmed hedges of boxwood, their dark green leaves providing a sharp contrast to the vibrant herbs. Small signs are placed at the edge of each bed, their surfaces engraved with the names and uses of the herbs they describe. These signs are thoughtfully designed, with elegant fonts and informative text that enhance your understanding and appreciation of the plants. Interspersed among the herb beds are small sculptures and decorative elements that add to the garden's charm and beauty. A stone sundial stands at the center of the garden, its gnomon casting a shadow that moves slowly across the engraved numbers, marking the passage of time. Nearby, a bird bath, crafted from weathered stone, provides a refreshing oasis for birds and insects, its surface rippling gently as a sparrow takes a drink. These elements add a touch of whimsy and elegance to the garden, inviting you to pause and enjoy the beauty around you. The herb garden also features several small, secluded seating areas, each one offering a perfect spot to sit and relax. These areas are designed with comfort and tranquility in mind, with wooden benches and chairs placed strategically to offer the best views of the surrounding plants. Some seating areas are tucked away in quiet corners, surrounded by tall hedges and flowering vines, providing a sense of privacy and seclusion. Others are more open, offering panoramic views of the garden and the sky above. As you sit and take in the sights and smells of the herb garden, you can't help but feel a deep sense of peace and contentment. The combination of the fragrant herbs, the soothing sounds of nature, and the careful, harmonious design of the garden create an atmosphere of serenity and well-being. It's a place where you can connect with nature and find a moment of respite from the hustle and bustle of daily life. Throughout the herb garden, you encounter informative plaques that provide details about the history and uses of the various herbs. These plaques are thoughtfully placed and designed, with elegant illustrations and engaging text that enhance your understanding of the plants. They offer fascinating insights into the traditional uses of herbs in medicine, cooking, and other aspects of daily life. Reading these plaques adds an extra layer of appreciation for the garden and the incredible diversity and versatility of the plants it contains. The herb garden is also a haven for wildlife, with bees, butterflies, and other pollinators buzzing among the flowers. Birds flit from plant to plant, their cheerful songs adding to the garden's peaceful ambience. The presence of these creatures adds to the sense of life and vibrancy in the garden, a reminder of the important role that herbs and other plants play in supporting the ecosystem. As you continue your leisurely stroll through the herb garden, you come across a small greenhouse tucked away in a corner. This greenhouse is dedicated to the propagation and care of more delicate or rare herbs that require specific conditions to thrive. Inside, rows of potted herbs line the shelves, each one carefully labeled and tended. The greenhouse is a treasure trove of botanical knowledge and expertise, a place where you can learn more about the art and science of herb cultivation. The herb garden also features a small shop where you can purchase fresh herbs, seeds, and other gardening supplies. The shop is charming and inviting, with wooden shelves stocked with a variety of products. You find bundles of dried herbs, their scents filling the air, as well as handmade soaps, teas, experience of the herb garden stays with you, a reminder of the healing power of nature and the importance of connecting with the natural world. With a heart full of peace and a mind at ease, you leave the herb garden, ready to continue your exploration of the botanical garden and discover more of its wonders. The Japanese garden, leaving the serene, aromatic world of the herb garden behind, you follow the winding path that leads to the Japanese garden. This transition is marked by a noticeable change in both ambience and design, as the structured, orderly beauty of the herb garden gives way to the tranquil, minimalist elegance of the Japanese garden. As you approach, the air becomes filled with a sense of calm and peace, as if the very essence of the garden is designed to soothe and relax the mind and spirit. The entrance to the Japanese garden is marked by a traditional torii gate. It's simple, yet elegant wooden structure standing as a symbol of the threshold between the ordinary world and the sacred space within. The gate is painted in a rich, deep red, its color vibrant and inviting. The smooth, worn wood of the gate has been lovingly maintained, its surface polished by the hands of countless visitors. As you pass through the gate, you are immediately enveloped in a sense of tranquility and harmony. The path through the Japanese garden is made of carefully placed stepping stones, their surfaces smooth and cool underfoot. The stones wind gracefully through the garden, inviting you to move slowly and mindfully, taking in the beauty of your surroundings with each step. The garden is designed to be experienced at a leisurely pace, encouraging you to pause, reflect, and appreciate the intricate details and subtle beauty that abound. One of the first features you encounter is a beautifully crafted koi pond. Its still, clear waters reflecting the sky and surrounding greenery. The pond is home to a variety of colourful koi fish, their scales shimmering in shades of orange, white, and black. The fish move gracefully through the water, their movements slow and deliberate, adding to the sense of peace and serenity. Stone lanterns, placed strategically around the pond, add a touch of elegance and timelessness to the scene. These lanterns, with their intricate carvings and weathered surfaces, seem to whisper stories of the past, their presence a reminder of the garden's deep cultural and historical roots. Surrounding the pond, a variety of carefully pruned trees and shrubs create a harmonious, natural landscape. Japanese maples, with their delicate, lacy leaves, add a touch of color and texture, their foliage shifting from vibrant green in the spring to fiery reds and oranges in the autumn. The trunks and branches of these trees are shaped with care, their forms sculpted over time to create a sense of balance and harmony. Pine trees, with their dark green needles and rugged, twisted branches, provide a striking contrast to the maples, their forms evoking a sense of strength and resilience. As you continue along the path, you come across a traditional wooden bridge, its graceful arch spanning a small stream that flows gently through the garden. The bridge is crafted from dark, polished wood, its surface smooth and inviting. The sound of the water, as it flows over rocks and pebbles, adds to the soothing ambience, creating a gentle, continuous murmur that blends with the rustling of leaves and the distant calls of birds. Crossing the bridge, you feel a sense of connection to the natural world, as if each step brings you closer to the heart of the garden's beauty. Beyond the bridge, the path leads to a meticulously maintained rock garden, a space of quiet contemplation and reflection. The rock garden, Kersensai, is a masterpiece of minimalist design, with carefully raked gravel creating patterns that evoke the flow of water or the ripples in a pond. Large stones are placed strategically within the gravel, their forms chosen for their natural beauty and their ability to inspire contemplation. The patterns in the gravel are changed regularly, each new design a meditation on the impermanence and ever-changing nature of life. The rock garden is surrounded by a low bamboo fence, its natural materials adding to the sense of harmony and simplicity. The bamboo, with its smooth, pale surface and delicate, jointed structure, is a symbol of strength and flexibility, qualities that are reflected in the design of the garden. The fence arched with straw, its natural materials blending seamlessly with the surrounding landscape. Inside, tatami mats cover the floor, their woven surfaces providing a sense of warmth and comfort. The tea house is a place of simplicity and mindfulness, where each movement and gesture is performed with care and intention. The traditional Japanese tea ceremony, or chanoyu, is a practice of quiet contemplation and deep appreciation for the beauty of the moment. The tea, made from finely ground green tea leaves, is prepared with precision and grace, each step a meditation on the harmony and balance of the natural world. The tea house provides a perfect setting for this ancient practice, its serene atmosphere inviting you to slow down, breathe deeply, and immerse yourself in the present moment. As you leave the tea house, the path leads you to a grove of bamboo, the tall, slender stalks creating a natural tunnel of green. The bamboo sways gently in the breeze, their leaves rustling softly, creating a soothing, whispering sound. Walking through the grove, you feel a sense of connection to the natural world, as if the bamboo itself is a living, breathing entity that welcomes you into its embrace. The light filtering through the bamboo creates a dappled pattern on the ground, adding to the sense of tranquility and serenity. The Japanese garden is also home to a variety of flowering plants, each one chosen for its beauty and its ability to evoke a sense of peace and contemplation. Azaleas and camellias, with their vibrant blooms, add splashes of color to the landscape, their flowers contrasting beautifully with the rich greens of the surrounding foliage. Cherry blossoms, or sakura, are a highlight of the garden, their delicate pink and white flowers creating a breathtaking display in the spring. The sight of the cherry blossoms in full bloom is a reminder of the fleeting beauty of life, a moment to be cherished and appreciated. Interspersed among the plants and trees are small statues and stone lanterns, each one adding to the garden's sense of timelessness and cultural heritage. A stone statue of a Buddha, its serene expression and graceful posture, invites quiet contemplation and reflection. Stone lanterns, with their intricate carvings and weathered surfaces, add a touch of elegance and mystery to the garden. These elements, carefully placed and thoughtfully chosen, enhance the overall sense of harmony and balance. Throughout the Japanese garden, you find secluded seating areas, each one designed to offer a perfect spot for rest and reflection. Wooden benches, crafted from natural materials and positioned to provide the best views of the garden, invite you to sit and take in the beauty around you. Some seating areas are tucked away in quiet corners, surrounded by tall hedges and flowering shrubs, providing a sense of privacy and seclusion. Others are more open, offering panoramic views of the garden and the sky above. The Japanese garden is a place of quiet beauty and deep contemplation, where every element is chosen and placed with care and intention. The design of the garden, with its emphasis on simplicity, harmony, and natural beauty, creates an atmosphere of peace and tranquility. It's a place where you can connect with the natural world and find a moment of respite from the hustle and bustle of daily life. As you reach the end of your journey through the Japanese garden, you take a moment to reflect on the incredible beauty and serenity you have experienced. The garden's design, with its emphasis on balance and harmony, has a profound effect on your mind and spirit, leaving you with a deep sense of peace and contentment. With a heart full of tranquility and a mind at ease, you leave the Japanese garden, ready to continue your exploration of the botanical garden and discover more of its wonders. The butterfly garden. As you leave the tranquil elegance of the Japanese garden, you follow a winding path that leads you to another magical corner of the botanical garden, the butterfly garden. This area is designed to be a vibrant, living canvas of color and movement, where the delicate beauty of butterflies can be appreciated in all its splendor. The transition from the serene, minimalist world of the Japanese garden to the lively, dynamic environment of the butterfly garden is marked by a noticeable increase in color and activity. The entrance to the butterfly garden is framed by a large, airy archway made of wrought iron, adorned with intricate designs of butterflies and flowers. Climbing plants, such as clematis and morning glories, weave through the archway, their bright blooms adding a splash of color and a sense of welcome. As you pass through the archway, you are immediately struck by the vibrant, almost otherworldly beauty of the butterfly garden. The garden is enclosed by a fine mesh structure that allows sunlight and fresh air to enter while keeping the butterflies safely inside. This enclosure creates a microclimate that is warm and slightly humid, ideal for the various plants and butterflies that call this garden home. The air is filled with the sweet, heady fragrance of flowers, mingling with the earthy scent of damp soil and leaves. Stepping onto the path, you find yourself surrounded by a riot of color and life. The garden is meticulously designed to provide a continuous supply of nectar and host plants for the butterflies, ensuring that they thrive and multiply. Flowering plants in every shade imaginable fill the garden, their blooms attracting butterflies with their vivid colors and sweet nectar. Zinnias, lantanas, marigolds, and milkweeds are just a few of the many species that fill the beds and borders, creating a patchwork quilt of color and texture. The butterflies themselves are a marvel of nature, their delicate wings adorned with intricate patterns and brilliant hues. As you walk, butterflies flit around you, their movements graceful and mesmerizing. Monarchs, with their striking orange and black wings, glide through the air with a regal elegance. Swallowtails, their wings edged with iridescent blue and green, flutter energetically from flower to flower. Painted ladies, with their intricate, mosaic-like patterns, add a touch of whimsy to the scene. The garden is home to a diverse array of butterfly species, each one adding its unique beauty to the overall tapestry. As you wander deeper into the garden, you come across several large, colorful murals depicting butterflies and their natural habitats. These murals, painted by local artists, add an extra layer of beauty and interest to the garden. They serve as both artistic expressions and educational tools, providing visitors with a deeper understanding of the butterfly's life cycles and behaviors. The murals are vibrant and detailed, capturing the essence of the butterflies and the plants they depend on. The path through the butterfly garden is lined with a variety of plants chosen for their ability to attract and sustain butterflies. Nectar-rich flowers like coneflowers, daisies, and salvias provide a continuous food source for the adult butterflies, while host plants like milkweed, parsley, and dill offer a place for butterflies to lay their eggs and for caterpillars to feed and grow. Each plant is carefully labeled, with informative signs that describe its role in the butterfly's life cycle and its importance to their survival. Interspersed among the flowering plants are small, shallow pools of water, designed to provide a safe place for butterflies to drink and gather minerals. These puddling areas are essential for the butterfly's health and well-being, and they are carefully maintained to ensure they remain clean and inviting. The sight of butterflies gathered around these pools, their delicate proboscises dipping into the water, is both enchanting and educational. The butterfly garden also features several small, secluded seating areas, each one offering a perfect spot to sit and observe the butterflies up close. These areas are designed for quiet contemplation and relaxation, with comfortable benches and chairs placed strategically to offer the best views of the surrounding plants and butterflies. Some seating areas are shaded by large, leafy trees, providing a cool, refreshing retreat from the sun. Others are more open, allowing you to bask in the warmth and light while enjoying the colorful display of butterflies. Throughout the garden, you find a variety of decorative elements that enhance the overall beauty and charm of the space. Wrought iron sculptures of butterflies and flowers are placed among the plants, their intricate designs adding a touch of elegance and whimsy. Stone statues and bird baths, crafted from weathered stone, provide focal points that draw the eye and invite closer inspection. These elements, carefully chosen and thoughtfully placed, add to the garden's sense of wonder and delight. Informative plaques are scattered throughout the garden, providing details about the different butterfly species, their life cycles, and their behaviors. These plaques are designed to be both educational and engaging, with colorful illustrations and concise, informative text that enhance your understanding and appreciation of the butterflies. They offer fascinating insights into the complex and delicate world of butterflies, from their metamorphosis from caterpillar to adult to their incredible migrations and survival strategies. The butterfly garden is also a haven for other pollinators, such as bees, hummingbirds, and moths. The presence of these creatures adds to the garden's sense of vibrancy and life, creating a dynamic, ever-changing environment that is both beautiful and vital to the ecosystem. The garden's design and plant selection ensure that it provides a continuous source of food and habitat for these important pollinators, supporting their health and well-being. As you continue your leisurely stroll through the butterfly garden, you come across a small greenhouse dedicated to the propagation and care of butterfly-friendly plants. Inside, rows of potted plants line the shelves, each one carefully labeled and tended. The greenhouse is a treasure trove of botanical knowledge and expertise, a place where you can learn more about the art and science of cultivating plants that support butterflies and other pollinators. The butterfly garden also features a small shop, where you can purchase butterfly-themed souvenirs, plants, and gardening supplies. The shop is charming and inviting, with wooden shelves stocked with a variety of products. You find books on butterfly gardening, packets of seeds for butterfly-friendly plants, and handmade crafts and jewelry inspired by the beauty of butterflies. The shop offers a wonderful opportunity to take a piece of the butterfly garden home with you, allowing you to enjoy its beauty and benefits long after your visit. As you reach the end of your journey through the butterfly garden, you take a moment to reflect on the incredible beauty and wonder you have experienced. The garden's design, with its emphasis on color, movement, and life, has a profound effect on your mind and spirit, leaving you with a deep sense of joy and appreciation for the natural world. With a heart full of wonder and a mind at peace, you leave the butterfly garden, ready to continue your exploration of the botanical garden and discover more of its wonders. The cactus and succulent collection. Leaving the vibrant and dynamic butterfly garden behind, you follow a winding path that leads to the cactus and succulent collection. The transition from the lush, colorful world of butterflies and flowers to the stark, fascinating beauty of cacti and succulents is marked by a noticeable change in both landscape and atmosphere. As you approach, the air becomes drier, and the landscape takes on a more arid, desert-like quality, reflecting the unique environment in which these remarkable plants thrive. The entrance to the cactus and succulent collection is framed by a rustic wooden archway, adorned with intricate carvings of desert scenes and native wildlife. The archway leads you into a vast, open space filled with an incredible variety of cacti and succulents, each one a testament to nature's ingenuity and adaptability. The path beneath your feet is covered in fine gravel and sand, mimicking the natural desert habitat of these plants. The collection is arranged in a series of themed gardens and display areas, each one showcasing different types of cacti and succulents from various parts of the world. The first area you encounter is dedicated to the cacti of the American Southwest. Here, towering saguaro cacti stand like sentinels, their massive, ribbed trunks reaching towards the sky. These iconic plants, with their distinctive arm-like branches, are a symbol of the desert and a marvel of survival. Surrounding the saguaros are clusters of barrel cacti, their rounded, spiny forms creating a striking contrast. The golden barrels, with their bright yellow spines, add a touch of color to the otherwise muted palette of the desert landscape. As you wander through this section, you come across a variety of other cacti species, each one unique in its shape, size, and form. Prickly pears, with their flat, paddle-like pads and vibrant, colorful flowers, spread out in sprawling clusters. Calla cacti, with their cylindrical, jointed stems covered in dense spines, create an almost sculptural effect. The intricate patterns and textures of these plants are a testament to their ability to survive and thrive in harsh, arid conditions. Next, you enter an area dedicated to the cacti and succulents of Mexico and Central America. Here, the landscape is dominated by towering organ pipe cacti, their tall, columnar stems growing in dense clusters. These impressive plants, with their unique branching patterns, create a dramatic visual impact. Surrounding them are a variety of agaves, their thick, fleshy leaves arranged in striking rosettes. The agaves, with their sharp, pointed tips and bold, architectural forms, are a standout feature of this section. Some agaves are in bloom, their tall flower spikes reaching high above the foliage, adding an extra layer of beauty and interest. Interspersed among the larger cacti are a variety of smaller succulents, each one adding its own unique charm to the landscape. Echeverias, with their compact, rosette-shaped leaves in shades of green, blue, and pink, create a stunning ground cover. The leaves of these plants are often covered in a fine, powdery coating, giving them a soft, almost velvety appearance. Sedums, with their trailing stems and small, star-shaped flowers, spill over rocks and ledges, adding a touch of softness to the rugged terrain. As you continue your exploration, you come to a section dedicated to the succulents of Africa and Madagascar. This area is a treasure trove of fascinating plants, each one adapted to the unique conditions of its native habitat. Aloe plants, with their thick, fleshy leaves and vibrant, tubular flowers, are a standout feature. The aloes range in size from small, compact species to large, tree-like forms, their leaves often covered in striking patterns of spots and stripes. The flowers, in shades of red, orange, and yellow, attract a variety of pollinators, adding life and color to the landscape. Nearby, you find a collection of euphorbias, their strange, otherworldly forms creating a sense of wonder and intrigue. These plants, with their thick, succulent stems and unusual branching patterns, are often mistaken for cacti, but they belong to a different plant family. The euphorbias come in a variety of shapes and sizes, from small, shrubby forms to large, tree-like species. Some have smooth, green stems, while others are covered in spines or warty protrusions. The diversity of these plants is truly remarkable, each one a unique adaptation to the challenging conditions of its environment. Continuing along the path, you come to a section dedicated to the succulents of the Canary Islands and the Mediterranean. Here, you find an array of aeoniums, their rosette-shaped leaves forming striking, almost geometric patterns. The aeoniums range in color from bright green to deep purple, their leaves often tinged with shades of pink and red. The plants create a stunning visual effect, their bold forms standing out against the sandy, rocky terrain. Nearby, you find a collection of sempervivums, or hens and chicks, their compact rosettes forming dense, mat-like clumps. These hardy plants, with their colorful leaves and star-shaped flowers, add a touch of beauty and resilience to the landscape. As you wander through the cactus and succulent collection, you notice the careful attention to detail in every aspect of its design. The plants are arranged in naturalistic groupings, with rocks, gravel, and sand creating a realistic desert landscape. Informative signs are placed throughout the garden, providing details about the different species, their native habitats, and their unique adaptations. These signs are thoughtfully designed, with elegant illustrations and engaging text that enhance your understanding and appreciation of the plants. Interspersed among the plants are small sculptures and decorative elements that add to the garden's charm and beauty. Stone statues of desert animals, such as lizards and tortoises, are placed among the cacti, their lifelike forms blending seamlessly with a natural landscape. Wrought iron sculptures of cacti and succulents add a touch of whimsy and elegance, their intricate designs casting delicate shadows on the ground. These elements, carefully chosen and thoughtfully placed, enhance the overall sense of wonder and delight. The cactus and succulent collection also features several small, secluded seating areas, each one offering a perfect spot to sit and relax. These areas are designed for quiet contemplation and relaxation, with comfortable benches and chairs placed strategically to offer the best views of the surrounding plants. Some seating areas are shaded by large, leafy trees, providing a cool, refreshing retreat from the sun. Others are more open, allowing you to bask in the warmth and light, while enjoying the stark beauty of the desert landscape. As you sit and take in the sights and smells of the cactus and succulent collection, you can't help but feel a deep sense of peace and contentment. The combination of the unique, otherworldly beauty of the plants, the soothing sounds of nature, and the careful, harmonious design of the garden create an atmosphere of serenity and well-being. It's a place where you can connect with the natural world and find a moment of respite from the hustle and bustle of daily life. Throughout the cactus and succulent collection, you encounter informative plaques that provide details about the history and uses of the various plants. These plaques are thoughtfully placed and designed, with elegant illustrations and engaging text that enhance your understanding of the plants. They offer fascinating insights into the traditional uses of cacti and succulents in medicine, food, and other aspects of daily life. Reading these plaques adds an extra layer of appreciation for the garden and the incredible diversity and versatility of the plants it contains. The cactus and succulent collection is also a haven for wildlife, with birds, bees, and other pollinators buzzing among the flowers. Lizards bask on the warm rocks, their quick, darting movements adding a touch of life and energy to the landscape. The presence of these creatures adds to the sense of vibrancy and life in the garden, a reminder of the important role that cacti and succulents play in supporting the ecosystem. As you continue your leisurely stroll through the cactus and succulent collection, you come across a small greenhouse dedicated to the propagation and care of more delicate or rare species. Inside, rows of potted cacti and succulents line the shelves, each one carefully labeled and tended. The greenhouse is a treasure trove of botanical knowledge and expertise, a place where you can learn more about the art and science of cultivating these unique plants. The cactus and succulent collection also features a small shop, where you can purchase cacti, succulents, and other desert-themed souvenirs. The shop is charming and inviting, with wooden shelves stocked with a variety of products. You find pots of various shapes and sizes, packets of seeds, and handmade crafts and jewelry inspired by the beauty of cacti and succulents. The shop offers a wonderful opportunity to take a piece of the cactus and succulent collection home with you, allowing you to enjoy its beauty and benefits long after your visit. As you reach the end of your journey through the cactus and succulent collection, you take a moment to reflect on the incredible diversity and beauty of the plants you have encountered. The experience of the cactus and succulent collection stays with you, a reminder of the resilience and adaptability of nature and the importance of connecting with the natural world. With a heart full of peace and a mind at ease, you leave the cactus and succulent collection, ready to continue your exploration of the botanical garden and discover more of its wonders. The medicinal plants section. Leaving the arid, striking beauty of the cactus and succulent collection, you follow the path that leads to the medicinal plants section. This part of the botanical garden is dedicated to the incredible diversity of plants used in traditional medicine across cultures and throughout history. The transition from the desert-like environment to this lush, green haven is marked by a noticeable change in both atmosphere and purpose. As you approach, the air becomes filled with a rich, earthy fragrance, intermingled with the subtle scents of various medicinal herbs and flowers. The entrance to the medicinal plant section is framed by a wooden arbor, its structure covered in climbing plants like honeysuckle and wisteria. The delicate flowers of these climbers add a touch of color and elegance, their sweet scent inviting you to explore the wonders within. A rustic wooden sign, carved with intricate depictions of herbs and medicinal plants, reads Medicinal Plant Garden, welcoming you into this unique and educational space. As you step into the medicinal plant section, you are greeted by a meticulously arranged landscape, where each plant has been carefully selected and placed for both its beauty and its therapeutic properties. The garden is laid out in a series of themed beds, each one dedicated to a different category of medicinal plants. The paths between the beds are made of fine gravel, their surfaces crunching softly underfoot as you walk. The overall design of the garden is harmonious and soothing, reflecting the healing qualities of the plants it contains. One of the first beds you encounter is dedicated to traditional European medicinal herbs. Here, you find robust bushes of lavender, their tall spikes of purple flowers releasing a calming, floral fragrance. Lavender has long been used for its relaxing and soothing properties, making it a staple in traditional herbal medicine. Nearby, clumps of chamomile grow in abundance, their small, white flowers and feathery leaves adding a touch of delicacy to the bed. Chamomile is well known for its calming and anti-inflammatory properties, often used in teas and herbal remedies to promote relaxation and reduce stress. Moving further along, you come to a bed filled with rosemary, its needle-like leaves exuding a sharp, invigorating scent. Rosemary has been used for centuries to improve memory and concentration, as well as to relieve muscle pain and boost the immune system. The rosemary plants are interspersed with sage, their soft, grey-green leaves releasing a warm, earthy fragrance. Sage is another staple of traditional herbal medicine, used for its antiseptic and anti-inflammatory properties, as well as to soothe sore throats and improve digestion. Next, you encounter a bed dedicated to medicinal plants from Asia. This area is a treasure trove of fascinating herbs, each one used in traditional Chinese, Indian, and Japanese medicine. Tall stalks of ginseng stand proudly, their forked roots prized for their ability to boost energy, enhance mental clarity, and support overall health. Nearby, you find clumps of turmeric, their bright orange roots adding a splash of color to the bed. Turmeric is well known for its powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties, often used in both culinary and medicinal applications. The bed also features a variety of other Asian medicinal plants, such as holy basil or tulsi, with its aromatic leaves used to reduce stress and promote respiratory health. Ginger, with its knobby, underground stems, is another standout feature, valued for its ability to soothe nausea, improve digestion, and reduce inflammation. Each plant in this bed is carefully labeled, with informative signs providing details about its traditional uses, its active compounds, and its potential health benefits. Continuing your exploration, you come to a section dedicated to medicinal plants from the Americas. Here, you find a variety of native plants used by indigenous peoples for their healing properties. Echinacea, with its tall, daisy-like flowers in shades of pink and purple, is a standout feature. The roots and leaves of Echinacea are renowned for their immune-boosting properties, making it a popular remedy for colds and infections. Nearby, you find clumps of yarrow, their clusters of small, white flowers and feathery leaves adding a touch of beauty to the bed. Yarrow has been used for centuries to treat wounds, reduce inflammation, and improve digestion. The bed also features a variety of other medicinal plants from the Americas, such as golden seal, with its bright yellow roots used to treat infections and support digestive health. Passionflower, with its intricate, star-shaped flowers, is another highlight, valued for its calming and anxiety-reducing properties. Each plant in this bed is carefully chosen for its traditional uses and therapeutic benefits, offering a fascinating glimpse into the rich heritage of herbal medicine in the Americas. As you wander through the medicinal plants section, you notice the careful attention to detail in every aspect of its design. The plants are arranged in naturalistic groupings, with rocks, gravel, and mulch creating a realistic and inviting landscape. Informative signs are placed throughout the garden, providing details about the different species, their native habitats, and their unique healing properties. These signs are thoughtfully designed, with elegant illustrations and engaging text that enhance your understanding and appreciation of the plants. Interspersed among the medicinal beds are small sculptures and decorative elements that add to the garden's charm and beauty. Stone statues of historical figures known for their contributions to herbal medicine, such as Hippocrates and Hildegard von Bingen, are placed among the plants, their lifelike forms blending seamlessly with the natural landscape. Wrought iron sculptures of medicinal herbs and flowers add a touch of whimsy and elegance, their intricate designs casting delicate shadows on the ground. These elements, carefully chosen and thoughtfully placed, enhance the overall sense of wonder and delight. The medicinal plant section also features several small, secluded seating areas, each one offering a perfect spot to sit and reflect. These areas are designed for quiet contemplation and relaxation, with comfortable benches and chairs placed strategically to offer the best views of the surrounding plants. Some seating areas are shaded by large, leafy trees, providing a cool, refreshing retreat from the sun. Others are more open, allowing you to bask in the warmth and light while enjoying the healing beauty of the garden. As you sit and take in the sights and smells of the medicinal plants section, you can't help but feel a deep sense of peace and contentment. The combination of the unique, otherworldly beauty of the plants, the soothing sounds of nature, and the careful, harmonious design of the garden create an atmosphere of serenity and well-being. It's a place where you can connect with the natural world and find a moment of respite from the hustle and bustle of daily life. Throughout the medicinal plants section, you encounter informative plaques that provide details about the history and uses of the various plants. These plaques are thoughtfully placed and designed, with elegant illustrations and engaging text that enhance your understanding of the plants. They offer fascinating insights into the traditional uses of medicinal plants in different cultures and the scientific research that supports their therapeutic benefits. Reading these plaques adds an extra layer of appreciation for the garden and the incredible diversity and versatility of the plants it contains. The medicinal plant section is also a haven for wildlife, with bees, butterflies, and other pollinators buzzing among the flowers. Birds flit from plant to plant, their cheerful songs adding to the garden's peaceful ambience. The presence of these creatures adds to the sense of vibrancy and life in the garden, a reminder of the important role that medicinal plants play in supporting the ecosystem. As you continue your leisurely stroll through the medicinal plants section, you come across a small greenhouse dedicated to the propagation and care of more delicate or rare medicinal plants. Inside, rows of potted herbs line the shelves, each one carefully labeled and tended. The greenhouse is a treasure trove of botanical knowledge and expertise, a place where you can learn more about the art and science of cultivating medicinal plants. The medicinal plant section also features a small shop where you can purchase dried herbs, seeds, and other herbal products. The shop is charming and inviting, with wooden shelves stocked with a variety of products. You find bundles of dried herbs, their scents filling the air, as well as handmade soaps, teas, and other herbal remedies. The shop offers a wonderful opportunity to take a piece of the medicinal plant garden home with you, allowing you to enjoy its beauty and benefits long after your visit. As you reach the end of your journey through the medicinal plant section, you take a moment to reflect on the incredible diversity and healing power of the plants you have encountered. The experience of the medicinal plant section stays with you, a reminder of the rich heritage of herbal medicine and the importance of connecting with the natural world. With a heart full of peace and a mind at ease, you leave the medicinal plant section, ready to continue your exploration of the botanical garden and discover more of its wonders. The Woodland Walk. Leaving the fascinating and enriching medicinal plant section behind, you follow a winding path that leads into the Woodland Walk. This part of the botanical garden is dedicated to the serene beauty and diverse ecology of a woodland environment. The transition from the structured beds and informative displays of the medicinal plant section to the more natural, untamed atmosphere of the woodland walk is marked by a noticeable change in both landscape and ambience. As you approach, the air becomes cooler and more humid, filled with the rich, earthy scent of damp soil, decaying leaves, and fresh vegetation. The entrance to the woodland walk is framed by a rustic wooden gate, its surface weathered and softened by time and the elements. The gate is flanked by tall, ancient trees, their trunks covered in moss and their branches forming a natural arch overhead. As you pass through the gate, you are immediately enveloped in the tranquility and beauty of the woodland environment. The path through the woodland walk is made of packed earth and covered with a soft layer of fallen leaves. The path winds gently through the forest, inviting you to move slowly and mindfully, taking in the beauty of your surroundings with each step. The forest is a world of dappled light and shadow, with sunlight filtering through the canopy of leaves overhead, creating a constantly shifting pattern on the forest floor. The air is filled with the sounds of nature, the rustling of leaves in the breeze, the distant calls of birds, and the occasional snap of a twig underfoot. One of the first features you encounter is a small, babbling brook that winds its way through the forest. The sound of the water, as it flows over rocks and pebbles, adds to the soothing ambience, creating a gentle, continuous murmur that blends with the other sounds of the forest. The brook is lined with ferns and mosses, their delicate fronds and soft, green carpets adding a touch of freshness and vitality to the landscape. Small wooden bridges span the brook at various points along the path, their surfaces worn smooth by the passage of countless visitors. As you wander deeper into the woodland walk, you come across a variety of native trees and shrubs, each one contributing to the rich tapestry of the forest. Towering oaks and maples dominate the canopy, their massive trunks and spreading branches providing shade and shelter for the plants and animals below. The bark of these trees is a marvel of texture and color, with deep grooves and ridges, patches of lichen, and colonies of fungi adding to the visual interest. The leaves of the trees, in shades of green, yellow, and brown, create a mosaic of color and light overhead. Beneath the canopy, a diverse understory of shrubs and smaller trees adds to the complexity and beauty of the forest. Dogwoods and redbuds, with their delicate flowers in spring and vibrant foliage in autumn, add splashes of color to the landscape. Rhododendrons and mountain laurels, with their glossy, evergreen leaves and clusters of showy flowers, create a lush, almost tropical feel. The understory is also home to a variety of berries and nuts, their fruits providing food for the forest's wildlife. The forest floor is a rich, living carpet of plants, fungi, and decomposing organic matter. Ferns, with their delicate, lacy fronds, create a soft, green ground cover. Mosses and liverworts, their tiny, intricate structures forming a lush, velvety layer, add a touch of magic to the landscape. Wildflowers, such as trilliums, bloodroot, and jack-in-the-pulpits, bloom in the spring, their colorful petals adding a touch of beauty to the forest floor. The forest is also home to a variety of fungi, their strange, otherworldly forms emerging from the soil, decaying logs, and tree trunks. As you continue your leisurely stroll, you notice the careful attention to detail in every aspect of the woodland walk's design. Informative signs are placed throughout the forest, providing details about the different species of plants and animals, their ecological roles, and their unique adaptations. These signs are thoughtfully designed, with elegant illustrations and engaging text that enhance your understanding and appreciation of the woodland environment. Interspersed among the trees and shrubs are small sculptures and decorative elements that add to the woodland's charm and beauty. Stone statues of woodland animals, such as deer, foxes, and owls, are placed among the plants, their lifelike forms blending seamlessly with a natural landscape. Wrought iron sculptures of trees and leaves add a touch of whimsy and elegance, their intricate designs casting delicate shadows on the ground. These elements, carefully chosen and thoughtfully placed, enhance the overall sense of wonder and delight. The woodland walk also features several small, secluded seating areas, each one offering a perfect spot to sit and reflect. These areas are designed for quiet contemplation and relaxation, with comfortable benches and chairs placed strategically to offer the best views of the surrounding forest. Some seating areas are tucked away in quiet corners, surrounded by tall trees and dense undergrowth, providing a sense of privacy and seclusion. Others are more open, allowing you to bask in the dappled sunlight and enjoy the beauty of the forest. As you sit and take in the sights and sounds of the woodland walk, you can't help but feel a deep sense of peace and contentment. The combination of the unique, otherworldly beauty of the forest, the soothing sounds of nature, and the careful, harmonious design of the garden create an atmosphere of serenity and well-being. It's a place where you can connect with the natural world and find a moment of respite from the hustle and bustle of daily life. Throughout the woodland walk, you encounter informative plaques that provide details about the history and ecology of the forest. These plaques are thoughtfully placed and designed, with elegant illustrations and engaging text that enhance your understanding of the woodland environment. They offer fascinating insights into the complex and interconnected web of life in the forest, from the towering trees to the smallest fungi and insects. Reading these plaques adds an extra layer of appreciation for the woodland walk and the incredible diversity and resilience of the natural world. The woodland walk is also a haven for wildlife, with birds, mammals, and insects making their homes among the trees and plants. Birds flit from branch to branch, their cheerful songs adding to the forest's peaceful ambience. Squirrels and chipmunks scurry along the ground and up tree trunks, their quick, darting movements adding a touch of life and energy to the landscape. Deer can sometimes be seen grazing on the forest floor, their graceful forms blending seamlessly with the surroundings. The presence of these creatures adds to the sense of vibrancy and life in the woodland walk, a reminder of the important role that forests play in supporting biodiversity. As you continue your leisurely stroll through the woodland walk, you come across a small educational center nestled among the trees. This center is dedicated to the study and appreciation of woodland ecology, offering a variety of exhibits and activities for visitors of all ages. Inside, you find displays on the different species of plants and animals that inhabit the forest, as well as information on the importance of forests in maintaining ecological balance and supporting human well-being. The Educational Center is a treasure trove of knowledge and expertise, a place where you can learn more about the art and science of woodland conservation. The Woodland Walk also features a small shop, where you can purchase nature-themed souvenirs, books, and other products. The shop is charming and inviting, with wooden shelves stocked with a variety of items. You find field guides on plants and animals, nature-themed artwork and crafts, and handmade products inspired by the beauty of the forest. The shop offers a wonderful opportunity to take a piece of the woodland walk home with you, allowing you to enjoy its beauty and benefits long after your visit. As you reach the end of your journey through the woodland walk, you take a moment to reflect on the incredible diversity and beauty of the forest you have encountered. The experience of the woodland walk stays with you, a reminder of the rich heritage of woodland ecology and the importance of connecting with the natural world. With a heart full of peace and a mind at ease, you leave the woodland walk, ready to continue your exploration of the botanical garden and discover more of its wonders. The formal garden. Leaving the serene and shaded woodland walk behind, you follow the path that leads to the formal garden. This part of the botanical garden is a masterpiece of design and horticulture, where nature's beauty is meticulously shaped and arranged into a harmonious, orderly landscape. The transition from the natural untamed beauty of the woodland walk to the structured elegance of the formal garden is marked by a noticeable change in both atmosphere and aesthetic. As you approach, the air becomes filled with the sweet scent of flowers and the gentle sound of water from nearby fountains. The entrance to the formal garden is framed by a grand wrought iron gate, its intricate design featuring scrolls, leaves, and flowers. The gate is flanked by tall, manicured hedges, their smooth, green surfaces creating a sense of enclosure and privacy. As you pass through the gate, you are immediately struck by the symmetry and precision of the garden's layout. The formal garden is arranged in a series of geometric patterns, with paths, flower beds, and hedges forming a harmonious and balanced design. The paths are made of crushed gravel, their surfaces crunching softly underfoot as you walk. The main avenue of the garden is lined with perfectly trimmed topiary, their shapes ranging from simple spheres and cones to more elaborate designs like spirals and animals. These green sculptures add a touch of whimsy and elegance to the garden, showcasing the skill and creativity of the gardeners who maintain them. One of the first features you encounter is a large, circular fountain at the center of the garden. The fountain is crafted from white marble, its surface smooth and cool to the touch. Water cascades from the top tier of the fountain, creating a gentle, continuous splash that adds to the garden's serene ambience. Surrounding the fountain is a circular flower bed, filled with a vibrant array of seasonal blooms. Tulips, daffodils, and hyacinths create a riot of color in the spring, while roses, lilies, and dahlias take center stage in the summer. The flower bed is meticulously maintained, with each plant carefully chosen and placed to create a stunning visual effect. As you wander further into the garden, you come across a series of formal parterres, their intricate designs formed by low, clipped hedges of boxwood or yew. These parterres are filled with colorful flowers, herbs, and ornamental grasses, creating a tapestry of color and texture. The patterns range from simple geometric shapes to more complex, elaborate designs, each one a testament to the art of formal gardening. The contrast between the dark green hedges and the bright, vibrant flowers adds to the garden's visual appeal, creating a sense of depth and dimension. Interspersed among the parterres are a variety of statues and sculptures, each one adding to the garden's sense of elegance and refinement. Marble statues of classical figures, their poses graceful and serene, stand on pedestals surrounded by flowers. Bronze sculptures of animals, their forms lifelike and dynamic, add a touch of movement and energy to the garden. Each statue is carefully placed to enhance the overall design, creating focal points that draw the eye and invite closer inspection. The formal garden is also home to a variety of ornamental trees and shrubs, each one chosen for its beauty and its ability to add structure and interest to the landscape. Tall, columnar cypress trees stand like sentinels along the paths, their dark green foliage providing a striking contrast to the colorful flowers. Flowering trees such as cherry, magnolia, and dogwood add a touch of seasonal beauty, their blossoms creating a breathtaking display in the spring. Ornamental shrubs, such as azaleas, rhododendrons, and hydrangeas, add color and texture throughout the year, their blooms and foliage creating a dynamic, ever-changing landscape. As you continue your leisurely stroll, you come to a section of the garden dedicated to a rose garden. This area is a paradise of color and fragrance, with roses of every conceivable variety and hue. The rose beds are arranged in neat, symmetrical patterns, each one filled with a stunning array of blooms. Climbing roses wind their way up trellises and arbors, their fragrant flowers cascading down like a waterfall. Standard roses, with their tall, straight stems and single, large blooms, stand like sentinels among the lower-growing varieties. The air is filled with a sweet, intoxicating scent of roses, inviting you to linger and enjoy the beauty around you. Next, you come across a series of formal water features, each one adding to the garden's sense of tranquility and elegance. A long, rectangular reflecting pool, its surface still and mirror-like, reflects the sky and surrounding plants, creating a sense of symmetry and balance. Water lilies and lotus flowers float on the surface, their delicate blooms adding a touch of color and beauty. Small fountains and water jets create gentle ripples and splashes, adding to the garden's soothing ambience. Interspersed among the flower beds and water features are several small, secluded seating areas, each one offering a perfect spot to sit and reflect. These areas are designed for quiet contemplation and relaxation, with comfortable benches and chairs placed strategically to offer the best views of the surrounding garden. Some seating areas are shaded by large, leafy trees, providing a cool, refreshing retreat from the sun. Others are more open, allowing you to bask in the warmth and light while enjoying the beauty of the garden. Throughout the formal garden, you encounter informative plaques that provide details about the history and design of the garden, as well as information about the various plants and sculptures. These plaques are thoughtfully placed and designed, with elegant illustrations and engaging text that enhance your understanding and appreciation of the garden. They offer fascinating insights into the art and science of formal gardening, as well as the historical and cultural significance of the garden's design elements. The formal garden is also a haven for wildlife, with birds, butterflies, and other pollinators making their homes among the plants. Birds flit from branch to branch, their cheerful songs adding to the garden's peaceful ambience. Butterflies and bees move from flower to flower, their delicate wings and busy movements adding a touch of life and energy to the garden. The presence of these creatures adds to the sense of vibrancy and life in the formal garden, a reminder of the important role that gardens play in supporting biodiversity. As you continue your leisurely stroll through the formal garden, you come across a small greenhouse dedicated to the propagation and care of rare and exotic plants. Inside, rows of potted plants line the shelves, each one carefully labeled and tended. The greenhouse is a treasure trove of botanical knowledge and expertise, a place where you can learn more about the art and science of cultivating beautiful and unique plants. The formal garden also features a small shop, where you can purchase garden-themed souvenirs, books, and other products. The shop is charming and inviting, with wooden shelves stocked with a variety of items. You find garden tools and accessories, packets of seeds, and handmade crafts inspired by the beauty of the formal garden. The shop offers a wonderful opportunity to take a piece of the formal garden home with you, allowing you to enjoy its beauty and benefits long after your visit. As you reach the end of your journey through the formal garden, you take a moment to reflect on the incredible beauty and artistry you have encountered. The experience of the formal garden stays with you, a reminder of the rich heritage of formal gardening and the importance of connecting with the natural world. With a heart full of peace and a mind at ease, you leave the formal garden, ready to continue your exploration of the botanical garden and discover more of its wonders. Conclusion. As the sun begins its slow descent towards the horizon, casting long, golden rays over the botanical garden, you find yourself filled with a profound sense of peace and contentment. Your journey through the various sections of the garden has been a rich and immersive experience, each area offering its own unique blend of beauty, tranquility, and wonder. The garden, in its entirety, stands as a testament to the incredible diversity and resilience of the natural world, and the meticulous care and dedication of those who have tended to its creation and maintenance. You pause for a moment to look back at the paths you've wandered, each one leading you through a different chapter of the garden's story. From the vivid and fragrant rose garden, where every petal seemed to whisper tales of love and beauty, to the lush and exotic tropical greenhouse, where the air was thick with the scent of orchids and the hum of insects, your senses have been delightfully overwhelmed. The herb garden, with its orderly rows of aromatic plants, offered a sensory journey through the world of culinary and medicinal herbs. Each plant, whether basil, rosemary, or chamomile, told its own story of ancient uses and timeless value. The Japanese garden, with its minimalist design and profound tranquility, invited you to slow down, breathe deeply, and find peace in simplicity. Every element, from the carefully raked gravel to the elegant koi pond, was a meditation on harmony and balance. In the butterfly garden, you were surrounded by the fluttering, delicate beauty of countless butterflies, their vibrant wings adding splashes of color and life to the air. The experience was both enchanting and educational, highlighting the intricate relationships between plants and pollinators. The cactus and succulent collection introduced you to the stark, sculptural beauty of desert plants, each one a marvel of adaptation and survival. The varied textures and forms of the cacti and succulents, from the towering saguaros to the tiny echeverias, showcased nature's ingenuity. The medicinal plants section was a journey through the history of herbal medicine, each plant a living testament to the healing power of nature. You learned about the traditional uses of these plants in cultures around the world, and their continuing relevance in modern herbalism. The woodland walk offered a serene escape into a shaded, cool forest, where the air was filled with the sounds of rustling leaves and distant bird calls. The natural beauty of the woodland, with its ancient trees, delicate ferns, and blooming wildflowers, was a reminder of the quiet, enduring magic of the forest. Finally, the formal garden presented a culmination of horticultural artistry, with its meticulously arranged flower beds, clipped hedges, and elegant water features. The symmetry and precision of the garden's design, combined with the vibrant colors and soothing sounds of water, created a space of refined beauty and tranquility. As you stand at the edge of the garden, the sky painted in hues of orange, pink, and purple, you take a deep breath, filling your lungs with the fragrant, fresh air. The garden has offered you a temporary escape from the hustle and bustle of daily life, a place where you could reconnect with nature and find solace in its beauty. The gentle chirping of crickets begins to fill the air, signaling the approach of evening and adding to the symphony of natural sounds that have accompanied your journey. You reflect on the myriad ways in which the garden has touched your senses and enriched your soul. Each section, from the structured elegance of the formal garden to the wild, untamed beauty of the woodland walk, has offered its own unique lessons and experiences. You think about the delicate balance of the ecosystem, the interdependence of plants and animals, and the role of human stewardship in preserving and enhancing this natural wonder. The botanical garden is more than just a collection of plants. It is a living, breathing tapestry of life, culture, and history. It tells the story of the Earth's incredible biodiversity, the ingenuity of human cultivation, and the timeless beauty of the natural world. It is a place where science and art, tradition and innovation, come together to create something truly magical. As you prepare to leave, you take one last look around, savoring the sights, sounds, and scents of the garden. The setting sun casts a warm, golden glow over the landscape, highlighting the intricate details of the plants and the gentle curves of the paths. You feel a deep sense of gratitude for the experience, for the opportunity to immerse yourself in such a beautiful and inspiring place. Walking towards the exit, you pass by the Botanical Garden's gift shop one last time. Inside, you see an array of items that capture the essence of the garden. Packets of seeds, delicate pressed flowers, handcrafted soaps, and beautifully illustrated books on gardening and botany. You decide to purchase a small potted plant, a living memento of your visit that you can nurture and enjoy at home. It will serve as a reminder of the peace and beauty you found in the garden, and the importance of bringing a bit of that tranquility into your everyday life. As you step out of the garden's gates and back into the world beyond, you carry with you the memories of your journey. The garden's lessons on patience, harmony, and the interconnectedness of all living things resonate deeply within you. You feel rejuvenated, inspired, and more connected to the natural world. The Botanical Garden has offered you a sanctuary, a place to slow down, reflect, and appreciate the simple, profound beauty of nature. It has reminded you of the importance of preserving and protecting the environment, of the delicate balance that sustains life on Earth. As you walk away, you make a silent promise to carry the garden's lessons with you, to nurture the seeds of tranquility and mindfulness in your own life, and to share the beauty and wisdom of the garden with others. With each step you take, the garden's influence lingers, a gentle whisper of the wonders you have seen and the peace you have felt. You know that you will return to this haven of beauty and serenity, to explore its ever-changing landscape and to find solace in its timeless embrace. Until then, the garden remains a part of you, a cherished memory and a source of inspiration. And so, with a heart full of gratitude and a spirit renewed, you leave the botanical garden, ready to face the world with a deeper appreciation for its beauty and a commitment to its care. The garden has given you a gift, a reminder of the harmony and balance that can be found in nature, and the importance of cultivating that same harmony in your own life.